How about the JTS? They've given their head coach, Todd Bowles, and the GM, Mike Maccagnan, contract extensions. The new deals reportedly run through the 2020 season. Both were hired on the same day back in 2015. Interesting. Now they went 10-6 in year one. Not great, 5-11 last year. Not great this year, 5-10. But a lot of people thought, myself included, they could be historically bad, and they have not been.
They were the best team in New York.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah, easily. Not even close. So are they going in the right direction? Let's go ahead and keep the GM and the head coach here.
I have no problem with them keeping both individuals, the GM and the head coach. When you look at Todd Bowles, he's a player's coach. He's very, very instinctive, knowledgeable, and the players respect him. And for them to do what they did this season, when you look at the roster, and we felt like this was one of the more least talented rosters in the NFL, but yet and still they were competitive, you have to applaud him for getting the best out of the players he had healthy and in uniform. So I think right now, if they can find a way to revamp this roster a little bit, Dave Ross, make a few additions via the draft or via free agency, find out who will be their long-term quarterback, I think the future could be bright for the New York Jets.
Do you feel when you get these seasons, we've seen some of these things happen before, and then next year things change. But you got to feel like if you're Todd Bowles, like, wow, we've had two down years, and yet the GM, who was hired on the same day, we're still on the same page. It's got continuity is something you see it all the time in Pittsburgh. You don't see it in other places.
Well, the biggest and most important voice Todd Bowles has backing him is the owner, Woody Johnson.
That's it.
So he said time and time again, Mr. Johnson, that is, that he believes in Todd Bowles. He believes this is a guy that can get them in the right direction. And a little bit this season, we saw that.
Yeah.
Because we all feel like this would be a bad team once again.
Oh, no doubt.
Clearly would be in the top 5 as far as draft slots in 2018. But guess what? They outperformed and outshined the New York Giants.
And maybe, just maybe, they'll push the Patriots on Sunday. We'll see. Maybe fired up with the new contracts for the head coach and the GM.